Alright, what up guys? G-Dog Casey here, bringing you the preseason for my Kansas City Chiefs franchise. This is episode 1. Hoping you guys will enjoy it. As we take a look here, the first game is against the... I forget. We'll find out in a sec. It's the Chiefs at home as we watch the intro. Pretty sweet intro, I think. I like what they do with the whole dude riding out on the horse, and I don't know what that mascot is in the back. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like a chief. I don't know, it looks like a raccoon. Anyways, as we watch the Chiefs run out onto the field, we will eventually find out that we are against the Buccaneers, that's right. And for this, I'm only going to be showing the highlights of the preseason. I'm going to be throwing all 4 games into this one video so we can just get it over with, because I know that when you're watching like 15-minute videos on YouTube of preseason games, it's not really that fun. So we see Jamal Charles get nailed and drop the ball as the Buccaneers pick it up, and then later on Matt Castle had a very rough preseason for sure. There's a pick in the end zone, so that kind of sucks. Now we're in the second, and we got our backup quarterback Stanzi in, and he actually manages to make a nice throw to Pope for the touchdown. They're going to talk about it, and obviously that's a touchdown, so there's a nice play. Now we got, let's see what's going to happen here. Bates steps back and throws one to Stalker. I don't know. He drops the ball after a nice rip by the Chiefs defense, and I'm going to be showing mostly turnovers and and touchdowns pretty much, just so you can get a basic idea of who my good players are as we watch Jones. This guy is a beast as a backup running back. Let's see him make a nice run down for a touchdown. I'm not sure how many yards that was, about 45, 50 I think. Good run. He is a standout backup for sure. My backup quarterback, Stanzi, he's decent, but honestly, I'm probably going to take a look at the free agent wire to see if there's anyone else I can pick up, just in case, because he's really not that good. Now, this play is what we're hoping to see all regular season from Jamal Charles. Stepping in at wide receiver, and that's worth another look as we watch. Check out this juke. Boom! And the spin. Boom! Makes him fall on his face, and he's in there for the end zone. Or for the touchdown, my bad. So the Chiefs have a nice lead now, 21-10. Johnson now at quarterback steps back, and this one's going to be picked off by Piscitelli, who's also a pretty decent backup strong safety to Eric Berry. So, you know, whenever Eric Berry gets tired and has to come off, I don't mind too much that Piscitelli's the one who's going to be replacing him, because he had some pretty nice plays in the preseason. So here we see the Chiefs win the first game 21-16. And now we're playing the Ravens at home as we watch Ray Lewis. I wanted to get this on camera because it's the epic Ray Lewis dance at the beginning of games. Obviously it looks better in real life, and it looks a little anticlimactic with that one little firework in the back there, but whatever. Still a pretty cool intro though. This game was a hard game. As we see, Matt Castle makes a nice pass to Dwayne Bowe, and check this out, juke, and then makes a guy miss here too. He isn't going to get into the end zone, unfortunately, but I thought it was a noteworthy play. Dwayne Bowe is a beast. Not in real life these days, but in Madden, he's still pretty good, so there was a nice run. And also on the very next play, Matt Castle hits a very wide, well, not wide open, but it's just a very nice catch by Baldwin, who is a rookie receiver that I plan on using a lot this year. He's not going to be a backup necessarily, though, because I'm going to be putting him probably as number 2 and probably running with Steve Breston as the slot receiver. Either him or McCluster, I'm kind of not really sure. And here we see Jamal Charles, nice run to the left, and makes a, well, it doesn't make anyone miss, but just with his speed, it's hard to catch up to him, so there's a nice touchdown by Charles. And the Chiefs take a 14-0 lead. Now this play is a bit of a bonehead play by me, but I thought I'd put it in. We got one-on-one against Piscitelli, and I went for the pick way early, so that was horrible. And the Ravens get an easy touchdown there. Now what's going to happen here? Play action pass. Castle, oh yeah, nice pass to Dwayne Bowe. Again, not going for a touchdown, but that is a connection that we're probably going to be seeing a lot during the regular season, as long as Matt Castle can keep the ball out of the opponent's hands. And on the next play, or a couple plays later, Jamal Charles with a nice run in for the touchdown. So far, I'm thinking Jamal Charles is going to be our main offensive player with a mix of Dwayne Bowe and Baldwin. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that's a pick by Ray Lewis. And he's going to take this one back, far back. He's not going to make it in, but it was a matter of yards for sure. So, and then on the next play, Ray Rice takes a handoff, and I should have stopped him in the backfield, but I whiffed on the hit stick too early. Eric Berry misses that tackle, so it's a touchdown for the Ravens. And now the score's 21-17, so the Ravens are pulling it closer. Matt Castle steps back, and yep, it's another pick by Johnson. This looks like a defensive lineman, and he actually gets stopped right on the 1 yard line, so that was that was pretty good. And the Chiefs defense actually held them to a field goal there. So the defense has some holes, but they're also pretty good, especially in clutch situations. Here we have a holding call, but I figured I'd throw it off to Charles anyway, and he makes a nice run in for the what would be a touchdown, but holding call, so it comes back. Now we have our backup quarterback in the third quarter. Steps back, throws a pass right to Kruger, another defensive lineman, and this guy's going to bring it all the way into the house. Makes a guy miss there, miraculously, and gets in there. So the Ravens actually have a 30-24 lead now. Or 31, they went for 2 there, my bad. 31-24 lead. And here we have Allen, their backup running back. Big guy, just pushes number 30 right off him, and nobody can catch him. So the Ravens go ahead to take a 38-24 lead in the third quarter, which is pretty brutal. I mean, the Chiefs are behind. Thank God it's only preseason. That guy should have been stopped, though. So here we have what I like to call my disconnected from Xbox Live dive up the middle play by Thomas Jones. He gets a nice goal line carry there, jumps over the line and gets in there. So now it's 38-34. And if you take a look at the time of the quarter here, 38 seconds left. Stanzi steps back and hits Bo for a beautiful touchdown pass, and that's actually going to take the lead right at the end of the game, and the Chiefs will win 41-38. So next game here is against the Rams, and this game was a pretty fun one to play, I gotta be honest. Third preseason game of the season, of the preseason. So what Madden likes to do is let your starters play for most of the game here. So you'll see our starters for the first, second, and I believe third quarter as well. This is, I'm thinking, going to be one of the plays of the video for sure. Lewis just fucking bowls that guy right over on the 1 yard line, not to mention the sick juke before that, right after the catch, which we'll get a look at. Replay didn't go far enough to watch that nice truck move as he cuts in. Instead of going out of bounds, he cuts in and bowls a guy over and gets into the end zone, so that was fun. And here's a little clip of Baldwin, what we're going to be seeing lots of this season, hopefully. He's really good at the streak plays and getting open and making long yardage catches, but obviously Castle throws a pick right in the red zone, so that's tough to watch. And we actually are losing 12-7. Until this play, though, Feely throws a bad pass to Derek Johnson, and he's going to take it in for the end zone. On defense, he's probably one of my best players, so you know, hopefully we'll see a little bit more of that in the regular season as well. And the Chiefs will take a 14-12 lead going into the second half. And we got Feely stepping back again, throws another bad pass, and this time it's McGraw picking it off. User pick, by the way. And he'll get tackled in the end zone for a touchback. So the Chiefs defense really stepping up this game, getting a lot of turnovers, as we see Stanzi with the pump fake, and then he hits Charles. Charles, oh, fucking disgusting juke. Check that out. We'll see that one again. That's probably the sickest juke I've ever seen in Madden right now. As we take another look. Just watch the defender he faked out. Boom! Falls on his face. Gets in the end zone, slides in like it's first base, or second base, I guess. And here we have Dwayne Bowe playing defense on the blitz, and he gets a safety. Dwayne Bowe would make a pretty good defensive player. It's a little glitch by Madden in the preseason where some of the starters play the opposite field that they should be. And here's another play by Dwayne Bowe. Boom! Interception in the end zone, and yes, that's right, he's taking it all the way back. Dwayne Bowe should play cornerback sometimes. I honestly wouldn't mind if he was on the defense occasionally, but during the regular season that's not going to happen. But still, unlocking an achievement there for a 102-yard interception for a touchdown, and we will end that game 37-12. Dwayne Bowe on defense is sick. Unfortunately, he actually broke his thumb on a defensive play in this game. I don't think I got it on camera, but he broke his thumb, and he's actually going to start the season out for 3 weeks. So that's a bit of a bitch. We might have to look at the free agents to see if there's anyone we can pick up, just for 3 weeks. And we take on the Packers here in the last preseason game of the season, and I don't even know who this dude is. Harrell runs it in, takes a huge hit, but unfortunately he got knocked into the end zone, so there's a touchdown for the Packers. One thing about this game I gotta say is the Packers defense was brutal. They were, well, brutal as in they were really hard to get any yards against at all, as we watch a fumble and Brandon Flowers picked that one up. Pretty much all my points in this game came from the defense. And Flowers returns a nice long fumble recovery for a touchdown. Yeah, like they were just hard to move the ball against. Not to mention that it was all backups all game, so it was kind of tough to do anything. And when I do something, my tight ends drop the ball after a catch. I thought that could have been an incomplete catch, but whatever, Madden called it a fumble. And it's preseason, so I don't really care all that much. Here at Braxton, our third string quarterback, throwing a pick. This guy is not very good at all. He's not going to see any playing time this season if I can help it. And House will take this one to the house for the Green Bay Packers. 14-7 for them, and we have Dexter McCluster as running back. Nice run to the outside. He's got good speed and good agility. He manages to pull this one into the end zone, and that was the only positive run he had all game. Like I said, it was all backups. He was running the ball pretty much all game, and we just couldn't get any yards except for that one. So here we have the Packers leading 17-14. Harrell steps back, and that's a nice pick by Washington. And he's going to bring this one to about the 2 or 3 yard line. Gets knocked out of bounds there, and you're going to see something disgusting. This is why I'm not going to have McCluster as a running back. First and goal, gets hit. Second and goal, gets hit. Third and goal, gets hit. Now, I should have kicked a field goal here to tie the game, but I figured preseason, why not? I want to see if I can get it in. And no, he gets hit again, so we turn the ball over on the 1 yard line. 3 minutes left and losing by 3. We should have kicked a field goal there for sure, but luckily on the next play, Piscitelli, boom, gets a hit in the backfield to cause another safety. Second safety of the preseason. Not too bad, and 2 safeties in 4 games. And look at the time, 4 seconds left in the game. We actually managed to drive within field goal range, and my punter kicks in the game-winning field goal. So we will finish off the preseason 4-0, which is pretty nice. Doesn't matter, though. And let me just tell you guys right now that the difficulty is not too easy. These games, some of them were easy. The Rams is pretty easy, but some of them were pretty tough. And I have another franchise going that I'm not going to be putting on YouTube. That is, I'm 5-5 right now with the same difficulty settings. So don't worry. Once the regular season starts, you won't be seeing me going 16-0 or anything like that. I mean, if I can, I will, but I really don't think it's going to happen. So thanks for watching. We win that game 19-17, and get ready for the